Hi there, it's Sarah Cannon. I'm doing my RDJ number 3. So our prompt for this week was to just talk openly about 2 different examples from class. The first one I want to talk about is precious knowledge. I'm still a little bit worked up about this, but I think I've calmed down enough. Basically, after I went on that website and I looked at people's comments from what happened 10 years ago when this happened, and just looking at their standpoints and the politicians' standpoints and everything, I'd like to believe that we've moved forward, but I'm not ignorant to the fact that this is still a very big and challenging thing in a lot of districts, and a lot of people are not for programs about ethnic studies and helping students learn more about their past, and they just want them to Americanize and forget their culture. And I was so surprised by all of the little subliminal racist innuendos within the film from the politicians, especially when they were like questioning if they could understand because they're white, and they were just like, well, I don't really see color, and we're all the same, we're all Americans, they should just forget their past. It was really disturbing, and it still just makes me upset, the fact that these people still got elected and they still had a vote and a say in what happened to these students, even though they were not in that classroom at all, other than that one guy who stayed for a single discussion and was super just judgmental of them and dismissive, and couldn't cope with the fact that America does have a hard history. So I hope that we can move forward past that, and that our generation will eventually take their places and we can make a change. But yeah, so my second example that I wanted to talk about was the Ebonics in the classroom. It's a DYSA, African American English, or Ebonics in the classroom. That video still made me feel a little bit icky. I'm not sure if it's the fact that it was a Jeopardy game or that the class predominantly was African American. It just felt a little weird, and I think the only reason it felt weird is because, as I've said, we've moved past that, I feel like. I think our generation doesn't really care how people talk as long as we can understand them and we can find, common ground, whether they speak another language or not, or they have a dialect or, an accent, anything. I'd like to think that we've moved past that. Obviously, older people and politicians may not think that, and maybe that's the reason this is in that classroom. And I think they did come from a good heart. They wanted to help them to prepare for the business world and society, but it was just a little bit misconstrued the way it came across. So yeah, I don't think I would necessarily implement anything specifically like that in my classroom, because I think children just learn how to pick it up as they go. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in class on Monday. Bye!